Yeah, so I turned it off. I turned it back on. Didn't like my hair, so I threw on a hat and all that. So anyway, still same day. Video number two, and so instead of being playing Muktunan now, translating tablets, um, this is somebody else, probably just me. Talk to my friend and family, um, saying, "Hey, you know what? Okay, maybe I got more than one friend, maybe not. Anyway, so I got at least some family, and since these are time capsule videos, so that they can always look back and reflect upon them, even maybe get some advice or some help. So a long time ago, and this is what I was going to use the story of Muktana for, was the creation of the things that we now have today. And the story was supposed to share some of the quote unquote secrets of, of the shaping of behavior. So with sickness, people are not at their best, and sometimes they have to fight or pretend or act that they're okay when they're really, oh, well, I've got leprosy or some thing, diabetes, it's killing me. And really, these things really do kill you. So if you're dying and you're in pain and suffering, and you realize, oh, that's the cause for my bad mood. And they found out, just like oral health, the food that you eat is going to shape how you feel. The the uh, the conversations and the people in your life do the same thing. And same with the idea of karma, and this why the justice system that just is created, because when you use something like karma, that's kind of like voodoo. You're wishing upon somebody, you're transferring energy, you're communicating your thoughts and feelings as to what you want done to another person. And because we all have family and people around us and people who care, and you see how divorce and domestic violence shapes the feelings and the actions of parents upon each other, as well as to their kids, as well as to other people in the public, from workers and co-workers to just people who you will meet at their job site, or they will meet you at your job site, or just in passing by. We term this as on the street, right? So anyway, so they were like, hey, you know what? To fix this, they came up with a really super easy plan, super easy, and they called it a food journal. Here, just record whatever you eat and and see what it is, how you feel after you've eaten or drinking anything, right? And they did this with medications too. They created medication journals, food journals, people journals. How do you feel when you think about this person? How do you feel when you talk with this person? How do you feel after you've been around that person? And all these other things. Because when you keep these records of what are creating your feelings and what are creating your actions, they found, oh, look, whether you believe in karma or not, or voodoo, or black magic, or anything like that, everybody's ability to communicate with another person is, you might think this as the wrong term, but it's manifestation. Because when you're communicating either directly or indirectly with a person, you are manifesting their identity. Now, I know that it sounds far-fetched, but when you're projecting upon somebody, either in any form of communication, what you think about that person, or if you wish another person, somebody who's like a third party, somebody who is not involved, and you wish them to be the karma in that person's life, and there's good karma and bad karma, so it's not always negative, but because of the way people use the word karma, all you can conjure up and imagine is all the bad. Because whenever I say karma, I never think of, oh, that's some good karma. You see what I'm saying, right? Yeah. So, to tie this all up, they create all these journals to see how people feel, and then with the food, the medication, or the people, or animals, music. What music makes you want to get up and dance? Because that's music that should be played at a bar. What music is background music that you can enjoy while conversating with other people, even strangers? That too should be music played at a bar. Or when I say a bar, it could be a coffee shop, could be any place where people get together and conversate, right? Some people don't want to conversate, they just want to get up there and dance and feel good because they're chemically changing the way they feel into something that's healthy and good. Because when you're active and you're doing this stuff, that's why gyms exist. Because people want to feel good. So they know when they move, they feel good. But people are also under the impression, I can't do it alone. And that's why they go to a gym. And of course, when you look at the idea of hypnotism, you go, oh, I can't do something. I must have a mental block. And so now people have adopted to the idea of hypnotism and say, hey, you know what? Hypnotized or not, I don't want to do it. I just can't. I got to clean up my house and I just can't get around to it. I can make my coffee, I can make my tea, I can do almost anything. I can work out, but I cannot be consistent at it. And that's where having a friend who also wants to work out, who also wants to eat healthy, who also wants to build a living, create stories. Hey, let's learn music. No, I don't want to learn music. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go find another friend who wants to learn how to play guitar. Oh, well, if I did learn how to play an instrument, I'd want to play the keyboards. If you are willing to learn keyboards with me, then you know what? Then all of a sudden, with an epiphany, an organ appeared. With an epiphany and voodoo too, a keyboard set just happened to be there. Oh, look! Guitars? There are two of them! 2 keyboards! Oh, Why do you have two of all this stuff? Well, just like a soccer ball, just like a basketball, just like baseball, just like tennis. What good is one racket when you're doing this stuff to play with somebody? That's the whole idea of having friends. You have friends, and when parents want to help their kids out to go find a friend, they try to give their kids the things that are going to create healthy and awesome relationships, but they neglect to tell their friend that they need friends who want to do the same stuff they do, or else they're not going to keep those friends for very long because they will get bored of each other and they will not be friends for very long. They might also say, oh, well, you're always having to do what they do. Do you guys don't you guys do stuff that you both like to do? Because when you have to always compromise with somebody, you're going to get these feelings that are going to be negative, and you're not going to like that person very much for very long. And it won't because of anything other than they have different interests than you. See, when you got friends, they're friends because you like them and they like you. It's going to go really, really badly if you have friends, but they don't like you, but you like them. See, in a world of entertainment, they would call you a fan. See, I too, and every single human being on this earth, is a fan, right? We're all fans. We all like stuff. Oh, I like the way that fan goes around and around and around. It does exactly what I want. When I want to spin, I will flip the switch. It will turn around and turn and turn, and I will never have a problem with that fan. Unless it doesn't work or it starts shooting out all this stuff because I haven't cleaned it. Now, same goes with friendships. Same goes with everything. You stay on top of stuff don't get broke, and it's all on the up and up. Hey, look, there's no problems. Now, and that's the beauty of communication between friends, because when I'm sharing all this awesome stuff and you're sharing all this awesome stuff, we all of a sudden we're lifting each other up. Hey, look, I'm your advocate, you're my advocate, and we are on the same page, and everything's all right, all honky-dory in the land of... What is this land of? Somehow I think I gotta redo this video.